Hi guys, and welcome to another episode in this weekly alts analysis series where we go through some of the most popular altcoins in the market and show you how to identify key levels of higher time frame supports and resistances so you can use them to either dollar cost average in or potentially play some longer term swing trades. This week we're going through an old school Marmite coin in XRP, and as always we'll be going through both the USDT and BTC pairings. First, take a quick look at BTC. In terms of the price itself, not much has changed since we recorded last week. However, what has happened in the past week is we've had a whopping 9.1% CPI reading come through, which caused another test of this 19k weekly level. Still holding strong, pretty harsh initial sell-off when the news came in, and then we've bounced pretty significantly off that 19k level, and just trying to get past 21k at the moment. Will we see mean reversion in the summer and test these mid and higher 20Ks, maybe a bearish retest of 30K? Remains to be seen, but that 19K level still holding pretty strong despite, as I mentioned, a pretty high CPI and also the stock market not doing too well over the past couple of days and BTC showing a bit of relative strength. So we'll see what happens. Lots of macroeconomic stuff coming up in the next 2 weeks. We've got earnings currently going on and going into next week, and then the FOMC meeting at the end of the month where they do the rate hike decision. So lots of factors to come into play over the next 2 weeks. But let's get into our analysis of XRP. As always, we're starting on the monthly time frame, and we're looking for areas where price has stopped and turned around for supports and resistances. So first of all, let's get our box tool, turn the magnet off. So first one that stands out to me straight away is actually the level we're currently sat on. If we take a look across to the left-hand side, we can see lots of wicks and candle bodies in this area between about 32 cents down to about 29 cents. So if you look at this 29 cents level, it's literally wicks all along from December 18 all the way to May 19. And then the wicks we've got today, and also the top of these candles here around September and August 20, and October and November 20 as well. So let's draw our box across there up to May 23, I reckon. That's what we normally do. Tag it as a monthly. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So starting at about 28.5 cents, going up to about 32.5 cents as well, capturing all those wicks and candle bodies. I'd say that's pretty much spot on. I might just drag it a little bit lower just to capture those two candle body tops of August and September 2020. But as you can see, sat right on a monthly support at the moment. So if BTC does end up having a little rally up to the mid or high 20Ks, we can probably see XRP do a pretty similar run. And where I'd expect it to go, we've got a pretty significant level here around the 62 cents area. So top of this monthly candle of October 18, and if we look across to the right, if you follow the lines from my cursor, we've got these wicks here at June and July 21, and also December 21, January and February 2022. So let's draw a line across there. So I'm going to go from the actual close of the candle body on October 2018, and then go right across and up to, I'm going to go up to these candle body closes to January and Feb 2022. Give that a quick tag. So yeah, could see a pretty decent run there potentially. We'll have to wait and see. And the only other area I'm going to mark out is just the bottom of this range here, down at about 17 cents, where price has been quite a number of times, pretty much all the way through from December 19 till July 2020, and almost came down to it in December 2020 as well. So I'm literally just going to capture the bottom of those candles and drag it across, go up to, I reckon, those bottom of these candle bodies at December 2020 and Jan 2021. So that range between about 17.5 cents up to about 20, call it 22 cents there. Mark that out monthly. And yeah, happy days. Let's knock it down to the weekly. And as always, you can see that most of the work is done for us by the monthly levels. Probably mark out 1 or 2 weekly levels here. So straight away, my eyes are drawn to this area here. What's that? June 2019 And if we look across both left and right, previous resistance here back in 2018, and a bit of a support area here in 2021. So let's go ahead and draw that. So as I say, I'm going from the top of these candles here in June 19, go right for the candle body top, drag it across and see what that looks like. Mark it as a weekly. And yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just going to get it to touch these candle wicks here in June 2021 and July 2021. Just there, yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, this ranges between about 47 cents and 51 cents. I think that looks pretty good. So when we said earlier about a potential rally along with BTC, maybe it reaches the monthly at 58 to 62 cents, or it could get caught up in this weekly resistance here between 47 cents and 52 cents. Definitely a profit taking area here if we do see that rally, because from here you're looking at bottom of the range is about 40%, top of the range about 50%. So you'd definitely be taking some profits there on a bear market rally for sure. And to be honest, I think that's all I'm looking at in terms of higher time frames. Support and resistances this local area. Obviously, if things were to get above this monthly range, you've got plenty of other resistances up here, but it's pretty pointless marking those up for now, because I can't see us, even if we do have a mean reversion rally, I can't see us getting past 60 odd cents. Certainly not before we do the review of these altcoin picks either. So I think that is our work done on XRP USDT. Let's go ahead and take a look at the BTC pairing. So it's a pretty weird looking chart. XRP BTC can't get my words out, seems to spend a lot of time in one area and then has these big moonshots. So straight away, let's go and mark out the bottom of the range around, what's that, 350, 400 sats there or thereabouts. So I'm literally just going from this bottom wick down to where these candle bodies are right at the bottom, May 23. So yeah, we're looking at around 100 sats to about 600-700 sats there or thereabouts. Let's mark it as a monthly. So that'd be first one, and then second one, I can already see this level here. So at the top of this March 2016 candle, bottom of this May 2015 candle, even though they're way in the past, you can see they've been pretty prominent levels in more present day as well. So let's go ahead and mark that. So just the top of those candles there, drag it across. I'm just going to go to the top of these candles here. So top of September 21, June 21, May 21, April 21, etc. And this little cluster here of Jan 2020, February 2020 and March 2020. So we're looking at a range between 2,250 sats to about 2,730 sats. And we're going to mark that up as a monthly. So that would probably be with the next resistance area. And then I think that's pretty much us done in terms of local monthlies. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly. It's a big old chart. I think I'm going to focus on sort of more current day. So in fact, if we take a look at the left, you can see this little area here is very interesting. So Jan 16, April 16, October 16, all around the same level of about between sort of 1,400, 1,500 sats. And if we look right, we've got this area here, November 2020, July 21, Jan 2022, etc. So I'm going to draw a box right across there and see what that looks like. It's a huge chart, this one. Make it a weekly. Yeah, that's pretty spot on to me. Just drag it across. Happy days, and we're currently sat right in that area at the moment. That'll do. Yeah, if we look left and right, pretty prominent area of support and resistance in the past. So we're looking at a range between 1440 sats and call it 1600 sats as well. As I say, we're sat right on that now. So depending on how alts do against BTC, maybe we see a rally from here up to this monthly resistance at about 2,200 odd, or if we lose this level, potentially coming all the way down to this monthly level of about 700 sats where we visited December 2020 all the way through to March 2021 potentially. So I think, to be honest, that's it, guys, in terms of higher time frame supports locally. As I say, it's a huge chart, quite a lot of data, but if you just narrow it down to, say, cut it off at 2019, you can see these are the more important levels. It's basically just a huge range between these two monthly levels of around, sort of, call it 3,000 sats down to this local low of about 700 sats, and then we've got this weekly range in between, about basically a mid-range of 14 to 1600 sats. So yeah, pretty simple chart if you just narrow it down to local price action. But I'd say this is it, guys, in terms of all you need on your charts for now. Obviously, if we get above, say, this level here, maybe we mark out this little weekly range here. So we'll go to the top of these candles of November 20 and December 20 and also May 21. And these as well, October 2019. If we just go across from there, capture those wicks, I would say that is pretty much all you're going to need for a little while. Weekly, and then just extend that out. Oops, made a mistake there. There we go, happy days. And yeah, there you go, guys. That is all the data you need on a higher time frame chart for me in XRPBTC. So that's XRP marked out. Next week we're going to do ADA, and that will be all the high cap top 10 and in fact top 20 if you include what we've already done in set 1 as well. So what we'll do is we'll do ADA next week, and then we'll review the second set of alts that we've done, so ETH, BNB, XRP, and ADA, which we will do next week. And then, yeah, potentially we go back through set 1 again and review what's happened with those since we did them, because it's quite a few weeks now since we not only marked the charts out but also reviewed them as well. Unless, of course, you guys have got any suggestions or any requests for alts you want to be looked at, then we can certainly take a look at those as well. But if not, then next week ADA, week after a review, and then we'll probably go back through set 1. So hope you guys have enjoyed it, hope you found it useful. Enjoy your weekends, have a good week next week, and we will catch you same time next week.